okayfm 101.7.
Alhaji Inusah Fuseini, former MP for Tamale Central, former Minister Roads and Highways. Honorable Memoji. Honorable Memoji. His Excellency, the former president, Osaya candidate for the NDC in 2024 elections. Honorable His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now, no, we share NDC lawyers. But now, no. Okay. But on the two women say in his next administration, some of them should consider joining the bench. Said the obetimi balance nipa na na do dan kwakufo ado e do mo akọ bench no na yetimi de NDC for no so abalance ade no san komo yi as an astute lawyer eto say
first of all, the kind of was in fact, the way you have even put the question explains His Excellency former President John Dramani Mahama Ekaye. You know, it's an appeal to the lawyers of NDC. Sir, the work here at the Ecosu or Judiciary, we will come to but one conclusion. Sir, Nana Adadanko Akufo-Addo Umampinyin, every say over Akunyanisu from 2017, and ever since then, were engaging in what we will call the packing of judges at the Supreme Court, on the Superior Courts of Judicial. Now, since I say, there were 14 judges, or about 14 judges at the Supreme Court. Nana Akufo-Addo appointed 11. 11 in this Fourth Republic. 11. The new say there were 41 judges. 41 judges at the Court of Appeal. The new say Nana Akufo-Addo appointed 31. 31. 10 Nkwan the one appointed. And for the High Court, it's almost like a field game for them. Now, okay, Nepal, do they already call Supreme Court, the Court of Appeal, and the High Court now. They bring a war, political leanings towards the NPP. They bring. I can give you many examples.
I don't know. I better walk.
Already now. One them say me Yanko and Esgao not meaning in every Chelsea at the Faculty of Law of the University of Ghana from first year up to the law school, meaning in every year the same year. Meaning no political affiliation. Meaning say were pre on the ticket of the NDC or of the MPP for the whole Central constituency and the whole West constituency. Menu. So we name no. This year in 2000 over the new High Court. One Court of Appeal. This year or Supreme Court. Until one over Kachina will say, or MPP. Man kasa me steady mate. Only me and the Esgao were in the same faculty, the same class. You were the same year. Solomon Chumesi were not down for even after now. We need to share even in Kifit. Minister on yet the chairman of the MPP in Doma East constituency. Meaning and Eric Ankuma through the social media engagement. Uko NS Akuma, the High Court judge at Tamale, the social media, who say, or your MPP, or campaigning for MPP, the Kasangina MPP. Meaning, Unicolendi. Say, or your protege of Nana Akufado. Only Nana Akufado, no more the same chamber. Meaning, ni Ashikweti, the award retired to CI. Now, or your chief executive officer of the Forestry Commission under Kufo. I met my can be brave. Yeah, I can go on and go and go on.
Now,
internet, see what pack a court no. With people who are sympathetic.
What we say, Ebia, undeniable fact say, Nipan they were due for promotion to the apex court of the land. Name Ebia another pencil and a nunti or more appointed. It was what, yes, baby, I retire. It never was a fabish musanity.
Me knew him say. So I tell you, Nipa baby, Omoka say, yeah, Jimmy for Ghana for a Jimmy for. Under the Fourth Republic, ever see Tambi and Nana Adedanko Akufo-Addo, you see, no, as president of the Republic of Ghana, no. Number of judges at the Supreme Court, no, do one there, we say. In year 11 or 12. Now, Oman Brusa. The vacancy ben of Filia to make them more. Into you need you for. You name a Sunday, I come. Quarter of you know, I had 2 pel. Bakot now walk Marcy, Bakot now Wakra. Court no. Say, and Pano Court of Appeal. 3 judges in Kwan. So, assuming that 3 judges in Batina, and they are going to sit down 3 times, different Court of Appeal and panel 3 times. Every day, every sitting will be 9. You have 41. 41.
Now, law, because looking at the number of cases about the appellate court, no, and no, evidence will say be a more.
Oh, I see more court premises, Anna.
Oh, me can't say be
Well, argument today, the same argument over the share senior high school system. Yes, sir. The same argument. Yes, say. Yes, so all these things are more kind. Don't you see that they are rationalizations? And no child will say, Adiano, Obia will say, Nana don't go Akufo-Addo. I don't know, appointed more judges than Obia in this Fourth Republic. So, NPP before and now sympathizers of the party are now seeking to justify, to rationalize the appointment. But Omoe AG to say, were appointed the highest number, but they are trying to rationalize it. And I want to
Me too.
Yeah. So, anything like John Dramani Mahama, the former president, the boss, I don't know why it's no Kasano. Or say, well, court is a democratic institution. So there must be representation. A democratic institution. Yeah, themselves, a court is yet democratic. You know how the judgments go. In fact, to get an indication of how the judgments will go, where are they the National Security Advisor Kanya and our Minister Kendapa? And now what is real effect? Now say American Supreme Court, Federal Court, are reversing 100-year decision. What is that?
Oh, sir, any case, no.
Roe and Wade. The decision that gave women the right over their bodies.
Okay.
The American Supreme Court has reversed that decision. That decision was 100 years. How did that happen? Conservative judges to say about those who chain liberal judges on the Supreme Court. Conservative judges are about to say the interpretation given to the Constitution 100 years ago was right.
Okay.
So one reverse it. I don't think over reverse it. Yes, decision of the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
And decision of the Supreme Court. But by the configuration of the court today, has made it possible to reverse 100 years decision with all its precedents. Your friends are American realism. Or say it is the idiosyncrasies of a judge and not his knowledge of the law that determines cases. And then there is opinions, and then the worldview, the ideology. It is that who determines cases.
Eddie, Loy, what people said, does it require this judicial equilibrium?
Yes. But why? It's a democratic institution. It's a democratic institution. So, I don't know which town you come from. Can you imagine that? Where?
Asante Mampong.
Or many people. Asante Mampong, many people. But even you, said they would radio so somebody in Asante Mampong is looking up to you for leadership and direction. You are his role model.
Sure.
Yes, because you can only be there. You can only get the role model. The same thing in the courts. Hey, judge. Oh, let me present me actually, there. Or trouble for no, you will like it. But when you're done, I was a gamma. But when you're done, can you imagine if that person was some mumuri or some tia or some atubga, that guy? Can you imagine how that would have influenced the development of the law in northern region? And in northern Ghana.
Now, Mammy, say, me say His Excellency.
Okay. President Biden, I am the campaign. Also, it was totally unfair for the black American woman not to be represented on the highest court of the land. I don't know, cancer. Many black American women were not seeing themselves represented on the American court. Obaya was appointed. They were appointed. And that person was taken through. So that is the realism. So if you want to be an ostrich, you can be an ostrich. It's a choice that you have. But that is the truth of the matter.
Now, me say, next year, now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Abba. But Obaya no other judges na could be 2 years, I could be 4 years, and near the idea. Says I know what me still now because who empanel more to the bench. Yes.
Even when you look at the speech, into the medical hours, even if you look at the speech, the man John Dramani Mahama one can say lawyers no the Buji never call Supreme Court and Court of Appeal and High Court. One can say, or say you have to show interest. You have to show interest. So when person on judiciary, what to be for
want me.
So say, you to develop interest in going to the judiciary so that we can balance up. So on the consent, there is an imbalance. But that imbalance can only be corrected if you show interest in going to the judiciary.
Papa,
it might be during his time, it might be after his time. But appealing to the lawyers, say, showing interest. And yes, sir, judiciary. One kasa.
Now, do we have a precedent where a matter was adjudicated before a court, the appellate court or a high court or Supreme Court? I dare know what you say, politically adjudication power and course. Do we have precedents?
We have a precedent. It was established by Nana Akufo-Addo, no time or a lead lawyer in the NPP against the Attorney General. Okay, Aban.
Justice Aban. Justice Aban, yeah.
They don't know what kind of Oman said the decision was politically motivated. Oman said, well, you page 13 and page 9. One guy. One guy.
Now,
what are they talking about?
Okay.
If that thing that your mama said is dangerous, then they started the danger.
101.7.
Justice Aban.
Just make Justice Aban, yeah.
Yes. Okay, sir. Even after he died, many people thought that it was that thing that led to his early death. Yes. One no started here before.
Yeah.
Why are they behaving as if we are Jimmy for Ghana? Yen Kai.
You already make kind book could be or see judgments that haunt us. Now it was interesting, pa.
Yeah, sure. And all of the jurisprudence, even we are lawyer. Jurisprudence. And the courts have always said that when a person is elected into parliament, won't be Yisani Pakrono until the final determination of the case. Because Sani Pakrono hold the sovereign will of the people in the constituency. So when you in the free you are depriving the sovereign will. So when you in the free parliament and the case turns on his head, now you're victorious. You would have deprived the people of representation. Now say here in the jurisdiction case, they were not court here. So you say, I mean, I don't want to talk about those things because it appears that you are undermining the court. Okay. But that is what is happening.
Now, Mammy Ray,
internal elections. Internal elections, NDC. I'm not before the party no call court to injunct the process. It always serve electoral commission, and conduct elections in Maya. Electoral case will never did the court. Never the electoral commission can. Omo issue statement eka say omo anya krata every before any lawyer for say omo di assembly court nti omo di omo TV supervise. Yes I know kan. Na ne almost starting limited registration. Obi mu adi omo akọ court. Omo asafe.
But it's them say October something now or more.
No, say Supreme Court case no. And for that one is a different ball game. That is again what is leading to the perception that Nana Akufo-Addo had the bastardizing judiciary.
Oh, but the judiciary they have their own mind. And
what I'm saying is that are they Electoral Commission limited registration and starting the 12th of September and the 2nd of October.
Yes,
sir.
Sanity.
Now, application, you are filing application to injunct the Electoral Commission. Now we see application, you may see application on the 17th of October. What are you telling the applicants?
Now, I almost filing in human rights court and now say.
What I'm saying is that it's not about human rights court. It's a matter of a constitutional interpretation and enforcement of Article 42. Of our filing at the Supreme Court, invoking your original jurisdiction.
Now, court no more reasons be.
Because all person over here in registration on the 12th. Yes, sir. You person over try until the final determination of the case. Obviously, Chief Justice at Tokoy ultimate date. Oba mandate will come back conference. Or back conference or instructions say almost from 17th October. 17th October to all intents and purposes, limited registration.
Debbie.
So what I want to eject.
I didn't even be a second.
So the matter becomes smooth. It becomes smooth.
Now, Eba Sanwa, what do you do?
What do you do? So you are helpless.
Oh. Now, TA, bar conference here, Obodi, is a sensi, na Adam Kokufado, Ako. Now, and now the new crusading guide, I'll say Mohammed's concept of NDC judges dangerous should lead to his defeat in 2024.
Hello?
Me say, and then,
hello?
Hello, Timinka. I say, Mohammed's concept of NDC judges dangerous should lead to his defeat in 2024. And I don't go for the can we? It was saying,
oh, but of those concept of NPP judges, no, there should not lead to the defeat of the NPP. Say Akufo-Addo are the people who have contested on the ticket of the NPP and put them in court, as judges, should not lead to the defeat of the NPP. I don't know what the now is delusional. Yeah, the man appears to be delusional. Somebody said something. It should lead to the defeat. You have done it. You have done it. It should not lead to your defeat of the NPP. Haven't seen the dichotomy. He is saying it too. He has not done it.
1.7.
Mama is saying it. But he has not done it. You have done it.
But what can go to our say? What can based on the premise that was it a dangerous to our political discourse? And
I say he has done the dangerous thing. He has done it. He has sent people who are non-NPP activists to the bench. It should not lead to the defeat of the NPP. What someone is saying is what should lead to the defeat of the party, his party. What kind of hypocrisy is this? What hypocrisy is that? Now, when they why yes, which is attached to poverty, even from your national security advisor, should not lead to the defeat of your party. But what was more chilling is that for the first time, Nana Akufo-Addo has accepted that he is the mother serpent of corruption.
No. Osaka too has said they provide another reason if were more needed. Say special prosecutor no krano, first special prosecutor Ira Martin Amidu will label no as of government.
Yeah, so on Ankasa get to say only a mother serpent of corruption. Because the all special prosecutor there are appointed to say all fight corruption. So special prosecutor they appoint or describing the Akufo-Addo as the mother serpent of corruption.
But those were his comments then. Comments.
That's a special prosecutor. The government officer one, the government official number one, former President Mahama. In the same report. So you can't approve it and reprove it, can you?
No, you can't.
No. So I now know that Nana Akufo-Addo Ankasa yet to say, but an average to actually hidden as the mother support of corruption. What think so?
Me too, pa.
Yeah, that's all. So if you are the mother support of corruption, you say that somebody is corrupt. It's nothing. You are mother support.
Me patcho me bo. Can we not also, as Ghanaians, do a constitutional overhaul? Said you be see say okay, number of judges at the apex court you say appellate court you say yentimi nye bibi to amend those provisions.
Oh yeah, I hope I go for Bresso. The African Peer Review Committee, Omuka said, you put a cap on the number of judges. that can be appointed by the Supreme Court, to the Supreme Court or any of the superior courts of judicature, because it needs to pack it. Already the word pack it by African peer review committee. And okay. What your mama said is not new. It's actually not new. This is a time though. Those who are running around talking about they didn't read or they were not grown enough to understand what the African peer review committee was saying. Of our appointments of judges, he had exceeded the 9. At that time, there were 9. He had exceeded the 9. And there were a lot of talk. But he didn't do what Nana Akufo-Addo did. But all sitting there, it attracted comments from the African peer review committee. It attracted comments. And so, I mean, for us, we know that Nana Akufo-Addo is leading all the institutions of state into political decay. All over. The Electoral Commission can now not act on their own. The courts are now beginning to act funny. And even Parliament is being funny. And the police service, we have seen what is happening. We have seen the state insurance company. We have seen ECG, how PDS robbed out of money.
Likewise, said ye. Now, Musumu Pakiko, Budimogrofo.
What to be improve voice of the say?
Ah, me say, some Musumu normally no, some Musumu de Muncroft the Beko.
Oh, that political patronage.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't say your mama appointed people to the positions of authority who are not NDC.
Oh, sir.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I see.
So we have a better record. Say we see our record there. NDC has a better record.
Oh, okay. Lord, yeah, better se pa na ya senya mpa dia ma.
Okay, so thank you.
Thank you. Bye, Lord.
Bye.
Honorable Alhaji Inusah Fuseini, a former MP for Tamale Central, former Minister for Roads and Highways. Eddie, I don't know, I create in common 101.7. So, any
okayfm 101.7.